My brothers and sisters, we are all members of the same team, the Jamaica Labour Party. The process of selecting a candidate for the constituency of Western Westmoreland has begun. All of us should ensure that we conduct ourselves with the highest level of professionalism and respect for all. Anything less would be unacceptable. As a member of the team, I promise never to leave anyone behind. Let's put the party's interests above self. Show our labor rights.
Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back. So, this video, I didn't imagine that I would come out here and have to make a video like this, but I have to do it. Venesha Phillips, Ayumi Combout. It is no secret, everybody knows that I like Venesha. I like Venesha's tenacity, her, courage and all of that. Venetia is a lot like me, and I admire that about, other women. That being said, guys, me hear a video or rather a TikTok recording yesterday. No, day before yesterday. Somebody sent it to my inbox and I listened to it. And when I heard the things on there that Venesha Phillips was talking, I have to tell you, I am so disappointed. The nasty, dirty politics of the PNP that I witness with the Rise United movement, it just bring all of that back. And why I decided to expose these people in the PNP where the Rise movement is concerned. Venetia kind of remind me of those people and me no know. Guys, me I just explain the best way possible cause me nah seek for really bring down Venetia, but me just have to talk the truth cause me have to. The screen recording on my ear was Venetia talking to some labor rights. And Venetia said that she's the campaign manager for the Member of Parliament, Moreland Wilson. And Venetia said a lot of things, but what struck me the most out of that video or recording was when Venetia was sitting there telling people that Councillor James and Miles undermine and sabotage and had no good intentions for the MP Moreland Wilson. There is a runoff coming up in the Jamaica Labour Party for who is going to represent the constituency in the next general election. Venetia said that she is the campaign manager for the sitting MP Moreland Wilson. Guys, councillors Ian, Miles, and James, two educators. I think one of them is a principal at a school. They left the PNP on principle. They didn't leave the PNP because if they stayed, they were going to lose. They left the PNP on principle. Okay? They could have stayed in the PNP when they were disgruntled and sabotage it like Rise United did. But instead, they left like Venetia did and joined the Jamaica Labour Party. Why would they go over to the Jamaica Labour Party and go and undermine or sabotage their MP that they've worked with? Those of you who follow this channel, you know that I have put out a warning on this channel before even Venetia got involved with the sitting MP. I put out a warning that the people them in this constituency have been concerned about whether the sitting MP can retain the seat. These people are labor rights. It is labor rights that I first heard from where they were concerned about the MP. So when Venetia is gonna go out there and make it seem like the problem is that the two PNP councillors them have bad intention and they've been undermining this man. It is not true. I have done my investigation and people only know me do my homework and never have to come out here come apologize to nobody yet. Me do my homework before me talk. I talk to people who are involved, who live in the constituency long before Venetia came down there, and they have been giving me information. The situation that is happening between Mr. Wilson and the constituency is between him and the JLP workers them, okay? And some of the councillors. Right here is a photograph of the councillors, and the runoff is going to happen between him, the sitting MP, and Councillor James. I have talked to people about Councillor James and Miles, and you know, out of everybody me talk to, JLP and PNP, not one person has said anything negative about these two gentlemen. Guys, just because you are having a runoff with somebody from within your own party does not mean you have to slash and burn them. You have to tell lie on them and do that style of politics. That is PNP Rise United style of politics. And I was really shocked that Venetia is out there trying to dirty up this man name. I talk about the man them sabotage and undermine. This is why a lot of people don't go into politics, you know. Because you see, when you go into politics sometime, as soon as you're going there, if you're going there clean, you're bound to come out dirty. Because people in there, them don't think twice to dirty up your name and your reputation. Jamaican politics, me at all. I don't know where Venetia is getting her information from. For all I know, it could be people giving her wrong information. I don't know, and I'm not going to try to justify it. But you know what? All of that aside, if Venetia said that she is the campaign manager for the sitting MP and she has concerns that the two councillor them, the two PNP councillor them, are undermining or were undermining and sabotaging the MP, shouldn't Venetia be speaking with the party's secretariat in private and make them address it? That is what you're supposed to do. You don't come out and call up the people them name and do them things there. You provided no evidence in that TikTok conversation that you were having. You provided no evidence. And I think it is so reckless and so wrong. And it made the man who you say you campaign manage look bad, Venetia. And it make you look like a nothing but a troublemaker, nothing but a mount murderer. This no look good. I the truth me attack. I don't really care if Venetia vex. I the truth me attack. You should have never do that. You could sit on TikTok accuse the man them. Me no know if a true you and them a come from PNP, you feel it's okay to do that. Because me never hear you accuse none of the labor right them. Me not hear you do that. And me hear with my ears, the labor rights reach out to me and tell me say, boy, them concern. Them a say, boy, them MP too quiet and boy, them have a little problem with this and that. Labor rights tell me that. But Venetia never accused none of them of undermining and sabotaging the MP. But you so quickly and easily come talk these things publicly about the man them. You know what? JLP, you see, if you don't get a hold of this situation, there might be trouble even if somebody who is more likely to win gets the nomination. You cannot allow these things to happen. You cannot have this free for all thing where people say my campaign manager go out there in the space and disparage and bring down one opponent because them represent the opponent. That is wrong and it's destructive. We have seen it destroy the PNP. And I think that you all need to talk to Venetia and tell her say you maybe do this in a PNP, but acceptable over years. Only need to tell her. If we don't want to have peace, and if we don't want to have unity, and if we don't want to have, a situation like what happened down in South Manchester where there was a runoff. Yeah, one and two people dissatisfied, but you never hear nobody was saying my campaign manager come out and bring down one side. This is wrong, man. Wanna take this up in a hand. Do not look here. The PNP done destroy already, We cannot have two party destroy one time. Get a hold of this situation. Me even hear some of the labor rights that were talking with Venesha, insinuating that the JLP secretariat must have been okay or sanctioned the sabotaging and undermining of the sitting MP. In other words, the secretariat allowed and perhaps authorized the undermining, sabotaging of the sitting MP. This is what I heard a few labor rights saying to Venesha. Do we almost shocked and disappointed in a Venesha and how she participated in that conversation? Me not even bring this something come here so for make una listen people. Una have to go find it one other place. But this is just so nasty, right? As me telling you, how I get my information, I have sources who live in the constituency for 10 year, 15 year, 20 year, and have had dialogue with them before Venetia became part of this whole thing. Dialogue about the two councillors who crossed the floor. If these men were horrible, why would PMP people follow them? Why? How could they have retained their council seats? This is very disturbing. Very disturbing. Only know me not talk foolishness over here, so. For the last time I ever said this, JLP, wanna get a hold of this situation. I am inviting the councillors them to come over here, come talk for no side. Because the side that is out there now, according to Moreland's campaign manager and Moreland's campaign, uno undermine him, sabotage him. Uno come over here so come talk on the side. But we will see what happens in the upcoming runoff and thereafter.